Welcome to Paracord Pals and Heroes. Hi everybody, it's Courtney Holmes. Welcome to Paracord Pals and Heroes. Today I'm going to do a little discussion, have one about a unique group of superheroes, the Fantastic Four. We're going to do this in a two-part series. This first series we'll discuss Johnny Blaze. Flame on, he says. And we'll discuss Ben Grimm, the Thing. So, let me know if you have any questions or comments on these guys at all. If you have a spare hank, some fire paracord 550, or some nice hot orange 550, you can make one of these two guys, or both of them. Have you some blue to go to make Ben's eyes. You know, all the girls like his eyes. He's something else. And they're all unique, and we'll discuss these two today. So he's Johnny Blaze, Fantastic Four member. I put him together. One of my first doubles. I've got him fully equipped with a bunch of aftermarket stuff I bought online. Put him together, things out of my mind to make him. I used some flexible 20 gauge inside of the flame here to make that. Ordered this piece, linked it up offline. Pure flame. It went on a lot of different bracelets. He's got red buckles, plastic, 1-inch size, 3/4 inch rather. And I've included a flame emblem on it because he is Johnny Blaze. You have to for real have fire extinguishers around him. That's a lighter. I never told anybody, but I'm sure you all didn't think that was a miniature fire extinguisher. I put him some gold and black unique eyes in because he doesn't have a mask or anything. He's just got some, I don't know, sun temperature eyes, but they're depicted in there. And you can come up with him. He's unique, very, very unique. As you can see, he's Johnny Blaze. So, you make him with the fire paracord 550 on a double wide Solomon. You have the first tier here on this particular bracelet with my design. Cobras all the way down. The first 2, 3.5 feet are just make one, 7-foot strip on the bottom. As long as you connected them, of course. And he's got a 3.5 strip mixed in with a regular red paracord for his top tier that is his eyes and face. Go all the way down to the bottom. You do 2 cobra knots on each side. Then you link them. The right side capturing the left side. Same as before, nothing's changed. This is what he looks like on the back. All the gizmo. I took a key ring clip and design it for the circle and the 4. His eyes design are gutted yellow 550 and gutted black 550. They're ran together from the far off distant eye socket, eyelid, and then going straight down, they go behind his nose. He's got a somewhat of a double nose, if you can see that. It's a little different, but this is the design I put on him, you know, for this. They go out the back, the yellow loops around, and you see it comes out the back here. The yellow loops around, grabs the black, and goes on out. It's got an additional flame emblem. All of these little things here, these 3 anyway, you can find online. There are a million flame fire emblems. And your neighborhood 5 and dime may have some also. But they're relatively cheap. You can get them and just thrill yourself. You know, promote your paracord bracelet. Make it the one you want. Enhance it. And this is Johnny Blaze of the Fantastic 4. Next up, we have Ben Grimm, the Theme. Their mission and him getting his share of the powers, it didn't do him much any good. You know, Ben lost his woman and who he was engaged to, and went into a bout of depression when he realized what he looked like. You have to feel sad for the guy. She gave him his ring back and he couldn't even pick it up because now instead of 5 fingers, he only has 3 fingers and a thumb on each hand. And this guy's made orange 550. If you have a hank of that lying around, you can make this also. And he's a double wide solid and he's got a special buckle on. A 2-part buckle, or rather 3-part buckle that separates. Gives him some definition and height and everything as well, because he's a bulky guy, so the bulky people get these. And as you see, that moves a little bit. He's got the same Fantastic 4 emblem on that I created for Johnny Blaze. He's got real bricks. People, these are real. They're just tiny. I do believe in miniatures. And he's got 8 bricks on. Couldn't find the ones that are filled in all the way. I could have, of course, filled these in myself. But I wanted you to see that he was part rocks, boulders. And that's what he is. The accident turned him into a rock man thing, you know. But his heart is still the same. So that's what makes him. And look at all that stuff on the back that you can always cover up with a nice piece of sticky felt to cover that up. And it cushions your wrist a little bit more from any burnt paracord spots. I made this guy, same thing, double wide Solomon bracelet. His nose is a different color of orange. This is actually solar orange. Just that little piece there to distinguish his nose. And you can see his eyes are the blue, water blue that he has. Not quite a royal blue, but it's matching of his shorts that he has on, his little reef wrestling tights, if you will, or whatever in the costume. And I ran that part on a additional core color on the bottom tier. The top tier only has the solar orange as the core, just to give it a little depth inside, whereas you can see little pieces behind that. Those little bits of activity enhance the color and depth of the bracelet in perspective. And you can see all that every time you do that. You see that in between. You'll see that little glimmer of light. Your eye will pick it up. And you'll say, hey, damn, that looks good. So, do it yourself. Make it yourself. Get you one. Make you a Ben Grimm. Put him on some kind of buckle. You know. And he's just full power. That's all this guy is. Full power. And he kicks butt when you upset him. And he is such a gentleman. You see you putting your hands on a woman, you might as well consider your ass whooped. And that's the way it is. He's just that kind of a special guy within the Fantastic Four. So there you have it. These two. Open your mind up. Make a little bit different of something. And you can come up with these. Hey, go for it. It is something else. I've always just try to give you guys an idea of something, you know, just free your mind, your butt will follow it, and everything goes, and that's the way it is. Don't sit there and think you can only do something one way. Always say what if, and then just do it. That's the way it is. Some people even have those as their emblems, I guess, but we all have said that to ourselves at the same time, way before anybody started making money off of those same little sayings. So I'm Courtney Holmes. Thank you for coming with me on this first part tutorial of the Fantastic Four. And we'll have the second part coming up soon. I'll address that. And it's going to be a humdinger because somewhere I have to come up with the Invisible Woman, I guess. But we'll see about that. Thank you very much. Like and subscribe. God bless you. Have a safe day out there today. Bye-bye now. Hey everybody, it's Courtney. Thank you for tuning in to my channel today, and I hope to see you again soon. Thank you a lot. Bye-bye.